All right. So back to what we're doing. So the reactor is good. We already launched a Rat Bull rocket, and we're here. Cool. So we're moving to here now. So we could grab another artifact. So we grab one from there. We're gonna grab one from the force field, and then we're gonna do some scanning. So we're doing this. It's not bad. We'll scan up a large part of the area. There's actually nothing here, right? This is all just blank space. We do have some spots up top though. So we are going to have this do that, and then we're going to try to make another module on this side. That's going to be more like the earlier one we just had. This is the artifact transport module. 1, 2, 3. Solar panels, 1, 2, 3. And then basic nose cone. Alright, so we're going to build this rocket out. Deconstruct that. Losing weight, getting ready for the... Oh, you're going to a rave? I see a Jack Bull. Yo, man, I see you over there. Make sure to stay hydrated while you're there, man. Why do you have a plethora of ladders on the left side of the base right here? If you build ladders, the temperature of the ladder automatically resets temperature to 45 degrees. So we're choosing obsidian because we mined out obsidian here, and it's at 1,000 degrees. So by building the ladders out of obsidian, it resets the temperature of the material so that it's not going to boil my liquid lock when I use it outside of that. Basically, I have a fear of, you know, moving the obsidian outside of this area and it boils my liquid lock. That's not a good thing. And yeah, we're trying to delete the heat, exactly. So we're using the hot abyssalite. We're also sweeping out anything that's already cold, right? Because when we deconstruct the ladders, it's actually, you know, falls back down at 45 degrees. But yeah, that's going to be the idea. Trying to delete a little bit of the heat. Talking about my dupe, man. I see you over the Jack Bull. This guy's role-playing very hard. I see you over there. Oh, no, we refilled this up again? Aw, man. Alright, man. Silent One's going back out. Silent One's going back outside, man. He's gonna do some more databanks. Alright, we're gonna be building a new rocket. We're gonna be redoing the interior of this one. This is gonna be another scouting rocket with a telescope inside. So, we're gonna need to build another wall toilet. Plastic tiles. Rocket control station. Here, here, here. Here, here. And then, I guess here. And then we're going to want this. And then we're going to need pipes. I see you over there, Half Pint. We're just taking examples from SpaceX. You know, the SpaceX rocket launch? We're just taking examples from that. You know how it is. Apparently, their rocket is optimal, so, you know, gotta take the blueprints. How is your rocket launching with that config? That's the only way to do it. Have you seen all my rockets? They're all like this, man. All of my rockets are like that. So we do that, though, so that the rocket launch, well, for the Rad Bolt rocket, is so that when I charge it up with the Rad Bolts right here, I no longer hit the duplicates. Because if my duplicates get hit by that, since we're playing on max difficulty, it's going to be a bad time. So we're just trying to prevent the dupes from hurting themselves. They don't think it be like it is, man, but it do. Really do be like that sometimes, though. It's weird the output has an arrow pointing it in. Wait, what? This is an intake. I'm confused. So we get the water from here, and this consumes it. Output is top left. It's pointing out, though. I don't know. I can't fault him. This is just a direction right there. Oh, that's what you're saying. This doesn't look right. I see, I see. Yo, man, you gotta complain on the Clay forums. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Is it backwards? I'm not actually sure, because it feels like it's kind of right. Maybe it's just me, man. Feels like it's kind of right. Still waiting the power lines. The gas line still needs to be built as well. I need to trim this now. Wait for this to go in. And then we need to build this part. And then we could get rid of this pipeline right here for the pipeline spaghettis. It's going to be a nicer time, hopefully. It's opposite compared to the overlay, so it's wrong. Yeah, I feel you with that. I feel you with that. I could see how it makes sense, though. Because the logic is, this is where the liquids come inside to the room, and then this is where the liquids leave the room. Right? But because of the game logic, it's opposite. It's kind of weird. I see you over there, though. What's up? What's good? How are you? How was the days today? How was the Tuesdays? Hope you're doing well. If you're wondering what we did so far, we got the steam turbine rolling. We got the reactor up, and we already launched the rocket. So right now, we're just exploring the space. Oh, there's a dot right there. Oh, there's a dot over there. All right, we're going to this tile. All right, so we picked up 2 artifacts already. It's not too bad. And then we're going to build another rocket right now to start setting it up and do another exploration mission. This is going to be the rocket we're going to use to build more rocket platforms on some of the other planets that we found but we haven't landed on yet. Like this one. And doing a lot of space stuff today. Also, we're mining out a lot of the heat from the magma zone. Gotta do what we gotta do. As always, dupes work hard. They gotta, man. If they don't get any food. In the words of the guy from Seinfeld, you know, the dupes really like the soups, man. They were kind of sad when I told them no soup for you. They were kind of sad. They really wanted the soup, man. Will that magma ever solidify? It will. It went down 8 degrees so far. So, probably next stream. Honestly, it's probably going to be next stream that it's going to solidify. I would probably put money on that. Oh, we have water here. Nice. They're pitcher pumping that. That way we get rid of the flooding right here. Can I just run down there and turn it off? Dude, that would be lovely. Can I just decon this? I would love to do that. Yeah, the steam turbine is my main source of power right now. What are you going to do when it no longer supplies heat? By then, I should have enough hydrogen and natural gas that it's not going to matter. By then, I should have enough hydrogen and natural gas that it doesn't matter. If it does, I'm forced to tap into this geyser right here. I don't want to yet, because that means I have to build a design for this, and I'm kind of lazy. So we're just going to go with the geothermal power on the other side. It should take... Because theoretically, we could bring it down to 200 degrees. And as long as it's above 200 degrees, right? So we could argue that it's above 1,000 degrees of thermal energy. So that ends up being what? If it takes me 2 hours to go down 10 degrees, right? So we could argue it's around 25 cycles for 10 degrees. And I have 1,000 degrees I could burn through. That's what? 100. Wait. 10 degrees, 25. So it's about 100 times because 10 to 1,000, right? And then you have 100 times 20. Yeah, I have about 250 cycles of constant power pool. But I do have it somewhat automated, so hopefully it's going to be a little bit efficient. But yeah, it's fine. Absorbing the heat is kind of what we want to do. Picking the brain for the backups, yeah. We're stockpiling the resources still. So by using this, we're not using our resources, so we get a save on that. We also have this running for a little bit of power. It is doing copper though, so the overall temperature of the oil is going bad. Feels bad. We're making a lot of copper. Ooh, 2 planetoids over there. That's kind of sweet. Okay. Do you have infinite tile for both? Yep. This is at 539, and this is at 569. And yes, both of them are infinite pressure, so they could stack up to any value. It's not going to matter. We're gonna be fine. Where's the cuddle pit? Come on. Let me select the cuddle babies. There we go. Wrangle them. Bring them to the showers. Not bad, not bad. I do want to sweep this. How for hydrogen so the electrolyzers don't stop? Oh. So my design, since I don't use a filter, right? How do I describe this? Since we don't use a filter for this, we're actually really power positive. So like think about it this way. Theoretically, this is 2400 watts I'd be generating with the hydrogen, right? But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it's 8 with 2 of these and a half. So 8 times 240, that's actually 2000 watts. It's really 1920, right? So, and then we add 120 for the extra electrolyzer. That becomes 2040. This provides 2400 watts of power with the hydrogen. So every second, we pick up 380 watts. And that's stored in the form of hydrogen. So we're always going to have enough, I believe, because we're always going to have a little bit of a buffer between how much is needed and how much is actually produced. Since we overproduce the power, we should be fine. I don't think we're going to have any problems with that. Cuddle pips in the showers, wet fur, oh my god. So we're doing that, but it's really for the additional dirt generation. Because they're going to be able to feed off of the thimbleweeds. And then we could put a bunch of pips in here. And every time they hug dupes, I believe the dupes get a small stress modifier. Where it reduces their stress, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I need to check that. But I wouldn't mind, dude. 5%. Even if it's only for like 30 seconds. Uglarvis, what's good, dude? I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. Dupe stress emote? Nah, man. That's a painting, dude. Oh, no. So I'm using a design. That's a design I'm utilizing, Half Pint. What? Oh my god. Yep, I replaced all the paintings in the game with the Mamba emotes. Pog slide, baby. We're in. Oh, man. It's so good. We got the wide Mamba happy. We got the wide Mamba lurk. Wide Mamba panic. Tall Mamba Tall Mamba sit. Regular Mamba love. Regular Mamba yo. We're in, boys. Got to have the Mamba emotes. One of them glitched out. I had the Mamba Pog for the regular size, but it's showing up as all white. So I need to fix that when I can. But yeah, we got the paintings in. Let's go. Oh, how are you storing it? Okay, so we're utilizing, you might see that there's liquids here. We're utilizing what's known as a submerged spawn. I recommend going into my YouTube channel and searching through my videos for the submerged spawn. You can just type SPOM, S-P-O-M, in the search bar and it should pop up. I have around, I think, 3 to 4 videos going over the SPOMs. But for the most part, it's a infinite pressure design. So you can see that the oxygen right here is at 2,000 kilograms per tile. This is a natural setup. Many people call it a Hydra in your group. Oh, that's probably because you guys saw the Reddit post about some guy calling it a Hydra, right? I was using this design way before that Reddit post, so I just called it the submerged spawn since you actually just put your electrolyzer in liquids. Engvol, that's the Reddit post you're talking about, right? Outside of that Reddit post, I don't know anyone that calls it a Hydra. But yeah, I just call it a submerged spawn just because that's literally what it is. But yeah, this is a very powerful design. You incorporate a infinite pressure mechanism into the liquids and have it so that you have natural separation. So you could see that the gas poles are not actually connected. And it's not a thing to do with hydrogen being lighter. I don't get why it's called a Hydra though. Like, is there any reasoning? Is there like a story behind it? Like, I don't know why it's called a Hydra. It never really made sense. So I never really picked up the name for that. Coming in with the Hydras. Is that from Hercules? Hydras are cool. So were you Team Hydra when the Captain America movie came out? Was that you, dude? Hail Hydra? Dude, how do you guys feel about that? Do you guys know about the spoilers for the Captain America thing? No idea where it came from. Gotcha, Engvol. So yeah, I'm still gonna call it submerged spawn. The Hydra just doesn't make sense. I know some people call it that, but yeah. No, I don't want to. Dude, that thing was a trip. That thing was a trip. Spoilers, they're like, do you guys mind? Immediately mute stream. so oh man, the Captain America bit was awesome. Dude, it was wild, man. It was wild. The thing with the Captain America thing was that it was like it's no meme, dude. It's 100% top 10 anime betrayals, dude. that's literally what it became. It became literally one of the top 10 anime betrayals of all time. Like 100% meme at this point, man. Scroll invasion? I don't think this had to do with scroll invasion, but it did happen at the end of Civil War. And that's when the scroll invasion and the scroll queen is supposed to happen, according to the comics. I just don't know if they're actually going to make that into the movies. You know how the directors are. They take a little bit of the comics and make a movie just because of what they like, part of the comics. Yeah, it had nothing to do with the scroll. It's completely different. But when they did it in the movies, that's going to probably be how they line it up. Shield Hydra thing for us. We have some that use it and some who don't. We have fun with it. Oh, I see you. Dude, that stuff is weird, man. I would have never have thought that they would actually go down that route for Captain America. I love that cheeky nod to the end game. Dude, it's wild, man. But there's going to be a scroll movie too? Is there? Are they going to have... Who are they going to use for the scroll queen? That's going to be the biggest part. Who are they going to use for the scroll queen? Are they going to introduce a super scroll? And then are they going to actually show the scroll race? I think Secret Invasion's a TV show. Is it? Did they already make that into a TV show? Is it part of like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or something? Oh, it's a show? No. I think Speedy V's talking about the spoilers that I haven't talked about yet. So, so there. I don't want to say it, man. I don't want to say it. I just love a good comic story. Engvol, have you seen Dark Knight's Metal? That's pretty good. Dark Knight's Metal is pretty good, man. There's so many Marvel shows coming out. Dude, I recommend it. It's already done, I believe, because it was out like in 2020 when it was like coming out issue by issue. So it should be done by now. It's pretty awesome if you like Batman. And there's a couple scenes in there that was hilarious. It was hilarious. Dude, if there's a selling point for Dark Knight's Metal, there's a scene. So Dark Knight's Metal is basically there's a bad guy. And the bad guy ends up warping reality. And what happens is that you get a alternate timeline. Basically opens up the multiverse. And you get Batman if his parents didn't die. What happens to Batman if this superhero never came to be and Batman fulfilled his shoes? So it's basically like a multiverse timeline of Bruce Wayne. So they talk about what happens in a chain of events. It's a what if series, kind of. But it's crazy because each iteration of Batman ends up becoming a fusion of another superhero. Because Batman's parents didn't die, he gets selected for becoming one of the Green Lanterns, right? That's one of them. Because Batman's parents didn't die, but Alfred dies, he ends up becoming the Joker. And he becomes a weird hybrid of Bruce Wayne as the Joker. There's another one where he becomes Barry Allen, and he gets the Speed Force, and he's basically Batman merged with the Flash. So you get like almost every superhero iteration. It's wild. You get one where he's half Flash, half Batman. You get one that's like half Joker, half Batman. You have one where it's the Punisher, but it's Batman. So it's the Punisher. So it's Batman literally using a sniper rifle and just picking off the bad guys. Like, huh, is that Kingpin? Boom, headshot. Job's done. Going home. And it's wild, dude. And then what happens is that the original Batman has to come in and right all the wrongs. Because apparently, all of the iterations of Batman got corrupted by a ultimate entity that basically is trying to go to each timeline, corrupt all the different iterations of Batman, and make a Batman army. Where everyone has like a half like superpower kind of a thing. There's one where he's like Aquaman and Batman at the same time. It's pretty cool. There's a female Batman. It's wild, man. Now, the thing about that is, dude, there's a scene that was great. There was the Joker iteration is called the Batman Who Laughs. And there's a scene where they go to another timeline. They convince the Joker to fight with Batman against the Batman Joker hybrid. And it was so good. It was so good because it's like Batman couldn't beat himself because the thinking process is too alike. And then you add a little bit of the Joker's kind of like craziness into it, you just couldn't keep up. And Batman was constantly finding himself always one or two steps behind. And he couldn't solve the issue, couldn't solve the problem. So he works together with the Joker, dude. Oh, it was so good. Oh, it was so good. There's a scene where it's literally Batman versus Batman Who Laughs, and the Joker shows up, and he has a gun on him. It's so good. Are we talking about Batman Who Laughs? Yes, 100%. Dark Knight's Metal. I would recommend it, man, because you get to see a lot of those iterations, and then there's an overall storyline with how this all came to be, and then you'll see how it all ties together. But yeah, that one is one I would recommend to check out if you have time. It's a good like 6 hours. If you are like watching one of those oh, look at that. Throwing up some stickers. If you go into some of the YouTube channels, they will actually cover all the issues of the Dark Knight's Metal, and then you get to see all the iterations, all the tie-ins, what this means. It's pretty good. It's a good long video too, if you want to watch that. BWL and Red Death are my faves, dude. It's pretty good, man. Batman with Predator was pretty cool. I see over there, Captain Obvious. Hope you're doing good. How's your Tuesdays, man? What is this setup with the ladder? So, Grandpas, what we're doing is the obsidian is really hot, right? And we mine that out from the inside of the magma pool. So the problem is that if I bring out this hot material outside through the liquid lock, I boil the water. So if you didn't know, if you build something into a ladder, it resets the temperature of the item. So the obsidian here goes from 1,000 degrees, right? 1,452, and it goes to 45. That's why every ladder here is around 45 degrees. So by doing it that way, I'm deleting the heats. It's kind of a cheese strat though. But, you know, it just guarantees that I don't accidentally boil anything. But yeah, man, this stuff is pretty cool. Stuff is pretty cool. Alright, we're going to move closer to this side. We have 14 tiles remaining. I should be fine. I need to make sure we just do enough scouting. Back to here, we need to speed up the build. Nice. Go ahead, Sirene. Let me know. Let me know what the question is, and I got you. But yeah, man, Dark Knight's Metal is pretty good. It's a completed series, I believe, right now. So I always hear you talking about stopping whatever you're doing when there is a autosave. Why is that? When you're autosaving, the game is writing everything, and what happens is that if you're doing any of these commands, digging, canceling, deconstructing, or mopping, capturing, any of these commands over here that's a button, what happens is that you actually have the autosave lag move your cursor across the map. So you'll end up, if you have a lot of diggable tiles, with a dig command that basically encompasses your map. You might have the same thing if you're deconstructing, where you deconstruct everything that's on the map. And you have to actively cancel everything, right? Now, if you don't cancel and you miss something, the duplicates are going to remove it. That could be something like the side of a wall of a water tank. That could be, I have a vacuum room right here, and then I could just deconstruct one of the tiles, and then steam leaks out. Right? You could very easily get some bad things happen with that. So whether or not it's digging, deconstructing, mopping, capturing critters, you know, a lot of that can throw a wrench into things. So that's why it's the autosave flag. You want to stop anytime that happens. So it happens because you're writing a save file, right? It's basically... Oh, Scarlet Man, we're going to give you some Radbolt pills again, man. You and BIG constantly getting sick. We're just going to give you guys Radbolt pills. And we're just going to make 99 more. Feels bad. I got to autosave, man. It'd be like that sometimes. Getting my Windows updates via Morse code. Yeah, Soul Racks to delete heat from Obsidian. So we have hot Obsidian right here, 1,000 degrees. If I build a ladder with it, it resets to 45. So that's why I'm building the ladders. That's why none of my ladders, even though they're all Obsidian, it's above 45 degrees. It's because I'm using a strat to delete the heat. But yeah, sorry about nerding out about Batman. And Sirene, hope that helps. Let me know if you have any other questions. Yeah, it happens with Satisfactory too. Just gotta stop and wait. It happens, man. They don't think it be like it is, man, but it do. Alright, who's dying? This rocket? They have food. They're fine. Yeah. Does that only work with ladders? I believe a lot of buildings have that mechanic. But I'm not sure if it's every building. So I know ladders for sure. I believe statues also do the same thing. But I'm not 100% sure on what does and what doesn't. So I would say vacuums is... vacuums. Ladders are the safe bet. Yeet the heat. Be like that, be like that. The yeets. I see you guys over there. But yeah, I can't answer that, Labiscus. Sorry about that. Not 100% sure on that part. You still vomiting? Come on, man. He was just having some medicines right now. Dude, what is that, man? Sour name. Type it in Morse code, dude. I see you over there, man. That's the same thing I just said. I actually don't know Morse code. I'm not gonna lie, man. I have no idea what you're talking about. If you do it with insulated materials, it's better because it's more materials. Theoretically, you kind of also want to think about build times, but I want to say that it's about the same because it takes you a lot longer to build insulated tiles. Although it does use 4 times the amount of materials, though. That's correct. That is true. But I feel like because it's faster to build ladders, it's probably going to be, you know, it's about the same. Or if it is a little bit better, it's marginal. Not 100% sure about that, though. That could probably be pretty good, though, using insulated set of ladders. The insulated tiles will also become inaccessible unless you build a ladder. I see you with that. That's true, too. You could always just build ladders on top of each other and reach through, run on top, run below. Still be fine. Alright, so these guys are chilling. Leo Far, dude. Oh, you're vomiting here? Oh, no, dude. Please don't fall into the food. Someone mop this up, man. There we go. He's mopping up his mess. You learned Morse code because you were born in class one day. That's pretty impressive, man. Alright, someone's starving? No. Scarlet Man's vomiting again. Oh, come on. Keeps vomiting, dude. At least the radiation's gone. Looks like he has to have pills every day. We need a checkpoint system, man, to take pills if you know, come back from the top. Oh, I see. You should have learned C#, dude. C++. Is he a glow stick? No, he's not. He's not. We're playing on max difficulty. So the amount of radiation you need to absorb is above 30 rads per tile. And then if you're above 30 rads per tile, you get minor radiation sickness. But since we're at over 218 on the top of the map, he could very easily get major radiation sickness if he's just out here for too long. And he's out here to help build the rocket. I did learn JSON once, but I forgot it. JSON kind of sucks. JSON's easy to learn, like in terms of how to do a little bit of the coding. It's just that the formatting is horrible to convert into. It's like writing a regular text file and then writing it and converting it so that it's readable by JSON programs. It's a nightmare sometimes. I actually made a Excel formula to actually automatically make a code line in JSON format for anything that I wanted. He's gonna vomit into the food. God damn it, dude. Every time. He's going to the top of the map too much. Yeah, that's the only thing that's causing him to get the vomiting thing. It's better to just use HTML. Oh, I need to turn this off. We're spilling back into the pool. What a meme. Alright, so it looks like these guys are idle. It looks like we're either grabbing sand or dirt. I want to do some mining, though. So I guess we could do some mining until we could take care of the other things, right? So I probably want to get rid of this so that we could only go through this through the top. And that means I want to mine this out. Which means I mine that out. That should be fine. And then I probably want to mine through here just to get it started. I hope I could climb up this area. I hope that all works. It's up to you, Sarune. I will say that we're in the end game right now. So you could save it up so that when we start a fresh colony, you could join and always be here. But we are approaching the end game very soon. We're actually in the end game right now, doing a lot of the rocket mission stuff. Oh, pay skill for the rocket. Yeah, it's slow, huh, isn't it? Science skill is only at 6. Oh, that's slow. That happens. I had a feeling it's not going to be soon. We're going to have, like, you know, a handful of streams still. But it's, we're in the end game right now, if that matters. So it's, you know, ultimately it's up to you. I just don't want you to get, like, you know, feel like you got you baited. All right. So, is everything good now? Okay, it is. So we need to cut up this pipeline. We need to do a bridge here. And then this goes out this way, which goes out that way. And then that's going to be the new CO2 line. And then we could cut that. And then we could delete this now. Dude, free up the gas pipe. Let's go. Freeing up the gas pipe. So now this line right here comes from the carbon dioxide line from the natural gas. I probably want to relocate where that's coming from. We also used up all the hydrogen right here. Nice. So this bridge needs to be removed. All right, we're going to basically untangle a little bit of the spaghetti. They don't think it be like it is, man, but it do. I could technically remove this bridge right here. And then I need a insulated tile on here and here. And then we should be good again. All right, need to make sure we follow that. We got to remove this. I don't know if I want to keep the hydrogen. I'm just going to keep it there. But we're not going to do anything weird with it. All right, so we're also going to remove the smart battery. And then we're going to attach the power line this way. Cool, cool. Still need to build that. What happened here? Someone's trapped. Oh my god. Wait, you're not actually trapped though. Oh, you are. Alright, so what do you have here? Sandstone? Let's build a sandstone ladder. There we go, he's fine. Have you ever come up with your own challenge to make the game more interesting for you? Yes. I have done speedrun attempts back when we were waiting for more content. So, you know, back then when we didn't have as much, you know, things like the DLC, things like that, I used to do speedruns. And it's not real speedruns. And what I mean when I say that is that we used to do a cycle count speedrun. Since we're not doing real time, it's technically a high score category and not a speedrun. And I've done carnivore in 56 cycles. So how fast you can get carnivore? I've done down the hatch. So basically they're all come down to achievements. So the achievements right here. I've done carnivore. Eat 400,000 kcals in 100 cycles. I've done it in 56 cycles. I've done down the hatch right here, which produced 10 tons of refined metal by feeding a smooth hatch. I've done that in 80 cycles. And then I also have done rocket launch speedrun. So launch a rocket from the get-go in the base game. So the base game is you have to build a steam rocket, and it requires you to tech up to the very end. I've done that in... Actually, I should have a command. Yeah, down the hatch 86 cycles, carnivore 58 cycles, rocket launch in 76 cycles, and then locavore in 53 cycles. So those are my high scores, but I didn't really get to grind them down. Now, the thing is that I won't be able to beat some of them anymore, like the rocket launch speedrun. The only way I was going to improve on that is if I use the neutronium mining strat, where you can mine neutronium, and then you get 1,000,000 skill points. One of the problems I ran into in the rocket launch speedrun was that I had to rocket up by cycle 40, but I had to wait 36 cycles so that we could get the rocket piloting skill. You can't ride a pilot, or you can't ride a rocket ship if you don't have the rocket piloting skill. So I literally had to wait 36 cycles for my duplicate to get the skill points in order for me to tech up to the rocket piloting skill, because that used to be at the end of the tree. So literally 36 cycles was just me waiting. But otherwise we would have had it around cycle 40. So I was thinking that we could try to get a rocket pilot researcher to get the overjoyed reaction. Right? The overjoyed reaction that they get. I wanted that to be what is it? Super productive. So you get super focused, and then you could insta mine the neutronium, get 1,000,000 skill points, immediately get rocket piloting, and then launch at cycle 40. Problem was is that they patched it out, so I don't even want to attempt that anymore. Yep. No, the dog is right. Ever since I found out they patched it out, I can't do that anymore. Can you use mods in these runs? This is not on a leaderboard. That's the problem. So it's a personal kind of a thing I do for myself. I did use mods though, but I didn't use anything that was broken. Right? So I didn't use... no, the only mods I used was Sweep by Type, which is this. Pliers. And GGSM. So that's when you start off your duplicates in the beginning. You're basically going to set up the correct dupes. I try to make it... Well, back in the day, you didn't have like the skills. So you can't start off with a dupe with rocket piloting from the get-go anymore. Right? And that only came out with the DLC. So in the vanilla game, that wasn't an option. So DGSM wasn't as bad. But nowadays, DGSM, you can do some insane things. Like make all your starter duplicates. Like, oh, he starts off with tier 3 mining, tier 2 mining, and tier 1 mining. Things like that. That makes it too broken. But yeah, I did use a couple of mods like that. Outside of those 3 mods I just mentioned, though, nothing too much. They patched Neutronium. You used to be able to do it with an overjoyed dupe. Yep. That's exactly the strat I just described. I wonder if you still do it since the dig errand shows up for a bit. So you have the dupe standing besides it, maybe. I don't think that works. Because the problem is that... even when you're paused, the command goes away. So the problem is that unless that dupe is idle, they won't even do the job. Because I'm paused and it still goes away. Yeah, so you would have to lock the dupe in the room. They would also have to be the only one that has access to the tiles. And then at that point, I don't think it works because the icon is red, right? Versus anytime you dig on anything else, the icon is white. I don't know if you could even start a dig command. Hey, Mamba, I hear you, babies. That's the thing. I don't even know if you could start a dig command. Guys, we've beat the final boss in this game. I no longer have long commutes. Unbelievable, boys. I actually don't have long commutes. Guys, I think I beat the game. Actually don't have to worry about long commutes. Let's go. It was red even before the patch. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Isn't that only red if you don't have hazmat digging? No, the dog? That's technically half true. Because if you have hazmat digging, it was actually white still. Because you needed hazmat digging in order to mine neutronium before the recent patch. No tubes too? No, it still showed red, I believe. Oh, okay. I thought it was white, but I might be wrong. Dupe still attempted to mine it. Oh, okay. But yeah, either way, it's a relic of the past at this point. Can't use the strats. They don't think it be like it is, man, but it do. Really do be like that though sometimes. Dude, I actually don't have long commutes. It's pretty pog. It's honestly pretty pog. Alright, so we have an exploded gas giant over here. Got a couple of unknown planetoids. This is probably going to be something important, to be honest. I want to check that out. But I will move to this planet just to grab the item, because we have 3 artifact spots, and we used 2 of them already. That way we'll get some artifacts on the way back. That being said, we're still waiting on the material study terminal. Let's get the second one going as well. There's a mod that deletes the notification long commute. It's pretty great. Yo, man, I'm doing this legitly, dude. No mods. No mods for that, Solrak. This is the legit, you know, optimal placement, Kappa. This is not actually optimal placement, but I'm just gonna believe it is. Ideally, I kind of want a deodorizer here to get rid of the polluted oxygen. Bedrooms is the best storage spot for methane. I see you over there. Facile Rod. Can we believe this guy, guys? Is this guy speaking the truth? Two legit strats. TM. A. Okay. So at this point, I could probably get rid of the bottom up here. Oh yeah, power. So we redid the pipeline here. And then that's going to be that this pipeline ends up being the pipeline for the CO2 line, which is fine. And I kind of want to remove it because it's a little bit in the way. The oxygen line all comes down. One goes to the left to go up to the top so that we could do... Oh, yeah, these are hot. So this is why we have the oxygen here. This is actually why we have the oxygen here. So my Radbolt generators get hot. You can see that at 500 degrees right now. It's pretty bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to release some oxygen. That's going to be at 30 degrees. And this is going to be chilling down the Radbolt generators. I forgot about that. Oh, Silent One's no longer having food. Okay, we'll turn this off for now. And he's going to land. All right, good stuff, good stuff. All right, you can see that the oxygen superheats. Immediately jumps up to like 300 degrees. I like how the mesh tiles immediately absorb all the oxygen. No infinite storage for radioactive waste. I didn't want to deal with it. I did not want to deal with it. So we're just cheesing. Literally just deleting it. Because we're playing on max difficulty, Facile Rod. So that potentially becomes very troublesome. If you understand what I'm saying. It becomes a problem having so much radiation on the tiles later on. Although you can harvest it, you know, if we're going to beat the game, there's no point to harvest it. That's kind of the logic. If we're fast, we don't need to store it. Alright, so the Radbolt generators cooled down. They're around 100 degrees now. We'll probably turn this off soon. Okay, so... I need to... Well, I don't need to. I kind of just want to reroute a little bit of the CO2. There's too much in the storage, though. 1,000 kilograms. So this is my CO2 line. It's working for now. Maybe we just keep it there. It's causing a little bit of heat. It's not too bad, though. Okay, so that means we gotta get the power line next. It cooled down. We put 500 degrees sand in here accidentally. So I finally figured out how to utilize our magma dropper video to heat a petroleum boiler. Yeah, all you gotta do is remove the glass. All you gotta do is remove the glass and have that feed into a petroleum boiler with the door setup. Was there a dupe sleeping on the top of a door? Did I miss that? Was there a dupe sleeping on top of a door? I didn't see that. I didn't notice it. I might have missed it. Who's starving? Someone lying. There he is. I don't see him. I don't see him. I don't see it, dude. Top of a door? I missed it, man. I missed it. Top of the bunk area. Yeah, I saw it, yep. I'm just gonna say I did. I didn't see it, though. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it, man. They don't think be like it is, man, but it do. All right, so we are going to do weird design really quick. So that's already ready. So let me deconstruct this. And then the automation is... Well, no, if I get rid of the smart battery, I should be fine. So this is going to be copy-paste, except no deconstruct. 9555. So we will do the power right here. Automation like that. And then there's no fuel, that's fine. Oh, yeah. So from here, I kind of want to go like this. So this comes out. We'll wait for this to consume a little bit more. And then we'll have that go out this way. And then we can remove this pipeline, make it a little bit cleaner looking. We could also run this where the hydrogen is and move the CO2 line above it. But I think that's fine for now. So we'll do that small change. We'll remove the smart battery. All right, the power is gone, so we just got to remove the battery. And then it's the automation. Because we have it right there now, it's a little bit better. And then we want to use this as the bedroom, right? So that's why we're doing all that. Next thing we want to do is move the heavy watt wire into the middle. This line goes out to the rad bolt gens. That's kind of important, actually. But we could turn that off for a second. So after this shoots, we're just going to manually disable that. Sore back and hungry feels bad, dude. And 45. So slow. Oh, Mama's back on the bed. He knows about the nap times. Food has decayed. Pinch of pepper nut, that's fine. The shot, turn that off. Alright, so we're going to want to turn this off soon. So we're going to prepare for that. We're going to move the power wire to here. And then we're going to delete this line. And then move the bridge over as well. That's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Woke up right then and went to eat in the middle seat above the bedrooms. No worries. He never saw a dupe sleep in a doorway before. Yo, man, the man was tired. The man was tired, man. It'd be like that sometimes. Yep, pretty happy with the compactness of it. Now I just need to actually build it. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Ready to smash? Honestly, man, the condenser build by converting the magma to igneous is pretty convenient, man. Because theoretically, you don't need a magma storage anymore, since you can just compact it down. And it's pretty nice. There we go. Turn that off. Alright, so now we could do the power line thing here. So we want to deconstruct this, and then get rid of the bridge. It's already being deconstructed. Nice. Sandbox versus survival. Oh yeah, that's true. Sometimes you just gotta test things out in the sandbox, man. There we go. After we do that, we will separate this wire on the side. And it looks like I want this to bridge through to this way. Actually, no. I'm gonna do it a little bit different. Oh, this... I mean, we're not bringing oil in, so it's fine. That shutoff is on the power line. Let me get rid of this, though. Because I will want to redo how that works. And I think we're going to put the suit line right here and the Wheezewort line on the same line. I know it's a little bit weird, but I think it's going to work pretty well. And of course, because my dupes are not having enough jobs to do. Even more decor, let's go. So although I want to have my transformers here, man, I don't want that to be a heat source. So I think we're going to have some like Wheezeworts over here. or active cooling loops or something. It's just getting rather warm over here. Let's see, though. If I wanted to do active cooling, what would be the best method? Oh, plastic hydrogen box with natural Weezworts inside. That could kind of work. It's kind of a meme, though. I'll take a Pip. Pipsqueak needs to get wrangled. Alright, these guys, are they not being selected here? Oh, they're not. Okay, hatchling. And then over here, it's already maxed out. Okay, so we should be good. Wrangle these guys, drop them off there. Would you say playing on creative is any use for someone learning this game? It's great. I would recommend that, actually. Playing with sandbox mode on is actually one of the... That's actually how I learned how to play the game. When I played this game in the very beginning, the content creators for this, they were slacking. And they didn't have anything a month after release about anything about the full release patch. Maybe there just wasn't enough people playing it back then. And they didn't make enough content on the YouTubes. So when I looked up the videos on the YouTubes, they were all outdated and all of them were wrong. I would build builds and designs that would literally just not work. And whatever they said or advertised, oh, this build does this build does that. Literally, not that they're lying, but it didn't work the way they described it anymore. So because of that, I gave up looking at YouTube videos. And I found out that the game has an in-game sandbox mode. Once I found that out, that's how I learned how to play. I went into the game, sandbox mode unlocks everything on the tech tree, and I played around with each and every building in sandbox mode. Once you learned how the buildings work, you have a much easier time. At least that's how I feel about it. But yeah, I would say sandbox mode helps. I would say sandbox mode helps. Why did I pause the game? Why did I pause the game? I'm worried. Oh, food. That's right. That's food. Yeah. We got to sweep this. Priority 9. And then we got to do this. Staff is going to bring the food again. Do you farm Dregos? They make more than too much phosphorite for Weezwort's cooling loop. Yeah. I'm not worried about the Weezworts and feeding it, because we're actually doing this right here to cool down the steam vent. We have the auto sweeper that sweeps to every planter box, and they're inside of a hydrogen box. And we use this to kind of cool down the cool steam vent to get some water from that. Now, the problem is that it's a little bit too much radiation because we're playing on max difficulty. A little bit of radiation kind of gets my dupe sick. That's the thing that I'm a little bit worried about. Too much radiation. Dupes are going to idle next to the Weezworts, get major radiation sickness, start vomiting everywhere. That'll be bad news. The moment I found out how to make electrolyzer setup, I was able to freely learn everything else. Honestly, that's the biggest... I would say that's the biggest thing for people playing this game. Building a SPOM setup. Once you get your SPOM setup working, it's such a better time. Because you don't have to worry about oxygen anymore. I have a question. I do your setup on oxygen, but hydrogen going down, oxygen going up. Any idea why? It's honestly random. Grandpas. So what happens is that the gas separation is random if it's a double vacuum. So that means that if you happen to get hydrogen at the bottom, oxygen on top, you kind of have to flip where the pumps are. But if you want to actually control where gases spawn, you could release some of the gas with a canister emptier so that this fills up with oxygen and the top is hydrogen. Once you release the gases in the correct area, they're going to naturally separate to the gases and where there are. So, I saved the game before I turned it on so I could try to get hydrogen up top, but I typically almost always do. Now, I don't think it's something to do with the build. I think it's just random, to be honest. So you could try to force hydrogen up top by just releasing a little bit too. I invert flow tile. You think it's going to work? Maybe. Wait, this guy, did he not get the food? Oh, he got the food. There we go. He's fine. He's fine. I'll tell you later. Let me know, man. It should be fine, though, Grandpas. It should be fine. Oh, man. This is a cluster, dude. Alright, so we should be filled with artifacts. Oh, so there's nothing there. Okay, so this is not bad. I still want to do a little bit of scanning here. So, with this rocket, we're going to head back. Yeah, that's pretty good. We get to continue scanning along the sides, too. Okay, this is ready, too. That's great. Let's actually send 10 kilograms here. And then we'll send that to the reactor. It'll be able to do its thing. We still have water. Good stuff. I need to make sure we always have water. Ooh, we have no water right here now. That makes me a little bit worried. I think for now, though, we'll just dump water here. Just one bottle emptier, pumping into that. And then we want to do the double fill setup again. Let's go. AT turbine always works for cooling. Loop through temperature-controlled box for more accurate temps. Yep. Gotta have the aqua tuner steam turbine combo. I'm thinking about whether I should do that or Wheezeworts, though. It really, I think we should do more Wheezeworts, because I think I have more seeds. So if I go into here... Oh, wart seeds. We have 13 extra seeds still. Alright, we're going to use Wheezeworts, man. Because we can. We're just going to put a Wheezewort right there on a platter box. Thug life. I never endgame with the DLC because it's more rocket expansion. Oh, yeah. Usually it means, though, that you need to get to Radbolt tech or Hydrogen tech. It usually doesn't matter which one you get, though, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright, so we're still building this rocket. Feels bad. And then we're charging it up. Should be okay. Alright, so we made a lot of copper, so we should be good on that. Oh, this is ready. So we could deconstruct this now. And then I want to get rid of the deodorizer. And then we're going to... I don't want to do it, but I think we have to. I think we're going to have to replace this with insulated tiles up top. Be like that sometimes. I need to tell you, all time impressed me with setup, my friends. Dude, I'm just happy that the setup works. And dude, I'm happy that you guys enjoy the setups. Without you being impressed, Grandpas, man, no one's gonna watch anymore. But yo, man, appreciate you guys' support. Appreciate you guys for watching, man. Thank you guys for always hanging out, being here, and being part of the community. Keeps the dream alive, you know what I mean? It's a sort of validation for myself. So thank you guys for just being supportive and just being part of the community, man. That's all I could really ask for, to be honest. Oh, they're still building the ladders over here, huh? Alright, we're not going to do the dig commands yet, though, for the Super Hot Abyssalite. Impresses grandpas is what makes the day. Yeah, man. When you're a grandpa like that, you've seen all the tricks in the book, dude. Somehow, though, he hasn't seen the tricks from my book. It'd be like that sometimes, man. This guy is Deckard Cain in Diablo 2. What a guy. Are you still playing Diablo Immortal, dude? You still playing that? That's a little bit warm. That's fine, though. So. Gotcha. It'd be like that sometimes. Still sweeping some of that. Still building some of that. The dude's still got things to do. Alright, so they're flying back. There's another point of interest right there. I think once we get the second rocket, we'll go in opposite directions. Still waiting for this to be built. Alright. How is the dupes on the other side? You're idle? Oh, you're hungry. It's probably food time for this guy. Dupe life, baby. Only way to do it. Radiation? No, he's fine. Okay, so... we did do the mining. So we could mine that side now. Not bad. Mine this part. Just want to continue mining if we can. And then technically we should mine all of that once we're able to. Also, we probably want to mine some of the copper from over here. Now, what else can we send back? Igneous granite. We have a lot of that. Still pumping in water as well. Alright, so I think we are going to send back... not copper yet. I think we send back granite. I went to AFK to listen to music. What did you miss? You missed everything. We talked about the meaning of life. What happens when a woodchuck chucks, and how much if a woodchuck could chuck wood. And we also talked about Mamba's future. Everything. Dude, man, you missed it, man. Everything. Holy crap. It was amazing. It really was. People were pogging. Does that fall into always be mining? You always want to. Mining is nice. Well, I mean, it depends. I'm trying to strip mine this area eventually. It's just so that I save up on a little bit of frames. Because if all the gases are gone, I don't have to simulate gas movement and temperature exchange on it. So it just makes it a little bit easier. So I want to eventually mine everything out so that all the gases just kind of evaporates. Ideally, that's kind of what we want. Feels bad, Saturday. Not interested in that stuff. Alright, so... I'm gonna pull Igneous. Hopefully it's not too bad. Nah, I was just memeing, dude. You didn't miss anything, you're fine. And then hopefully they don't lock themselves in. That'd be kind of pog. Does this absorb the heat? Or did we add that in? Oh, this is there. Wart seed. Probably make this priority 7, so it's somewhat up there. Alright, so that's going to be a little bit of cooling for us. How much wood does a woodchuck... How much wood does a woodchucker chuck if a woodchucker is chucking wood? Depends how big the pickup truck is. It's about 400 pieces of wood. Okay, I see you over there. Citrus. Coming in with some... he did the math strats. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha, Cyrone. Gotcha, gotcha. But right now, we're just doing a lot of space stuff. It's a little bit slow, building the inside of the rockets and whatnot. Oh, it's firewood season. See, I don't do a lot of firewood. Don't got a fireplace or anything like that. Don't got a grill. Don't have to stock up the fires or anything, so I don't know anything about the firewood season stuffs. Alright, so we're going to redo a little bit of power. I want to get this done. I guess we should make this priority 9. Just because my dupes are slacking it would up top. Unless there's denied access on the door, which case it's not. Okay, since we are low stress, let's pass on some skills. So, Mr. Arrow Capital Fellow. We could get him plumbing and rocket piloting like he wanted to. And then tier 1 farming, because why not? Leo Far has a couple of skills. He has no plumbing yet, but he has his digging skill. That's pretty good. We'll get him some tier 1s. Pei can't grab anything yet. Okay, so from this list, Catalina. Nice, the rancher can't ranch. So we need to give him the ranching skill. And then the tier 1 skills. Clash needs the carrying capacity. Give him tier 1 farming, because you don't need past that. Fried PB&J is good. Geek needs rocket piloting 2. Don't mind that. Hori needs suit, sustainability, or mechatron. Oh, that's tough. I would love to give this guy mechatronics. So he needs this anyway. And then this is going to be, yeah, it's too much. We won't give him that yet. Same thing with Jack Bull. We'll give him the carry capacity for now. Laniscus, he's new. He's only cooking. We're going to maximize that. And I guess we could make it so that his job suitability is a little bit easier. Give him the suit training. Mighty Stoosh is pure ranching. He's going to get the suit training as well. Meemaw needs to get electrical engineering. You don't need level 2 cooking. And then we will work on carrying capacity. Niels is fine. Quinn, carrying level 2. Improved building. And then we'll get him the suit wearing skill. I think everyone else is fine. It's a 40% chance of losing power in the winter because of how high up in the mountains I am. So it's easier to get wood when it's warm than cold. Gotcha. Makes sense. Makes sense. You're downloading a mod pack. Okay. Oh, man. Good luck, Cyber. That's a lot of mods to have to manually download. That does not sound like a fun time. So, we're going to get some transformers here. 1, 2, 3, at least for now. And let's get the heavy watt wire in. Dude, this is a lot of power wires coming through this area, dude. Feels bad, man. Oh yeah, there was also another one here. And then I was potentially going to have one here. Might have to redo it slightly, but it should be fine. So once we get these built, we'll get some power lines coming into the suits, and that. We'll get a power line coming into here, coming into the bottom. It's going to be not bad. It's going to be not bad. Oh, this guy did. I was going to say he didn't fall down. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I feel like I don't have enough people building. Oh, progress. Pipelines, the ladders are built finally, and now we get up top. And then this one too. I still need this. Canister emptier. Plastic tile. Oh, we still haven't built up top either. Duplicate operation. It should be fine. I just realized something. They tell you that your diagnostics right here for your fuel and oxidizer. I didn't actually notice that. Didn't know that was a thing, actually. Man, it makes me feel like I should get some lead suits to go outside of the map. We're doing fine, though. Doing just fine. Dude, look at the scanning right there. It's pretty good. We still got the outside layer right here I want to explore too. So we want to go for this tile. We have 3 artifacts to grab here. So I probably go down this way, grab the artifacts, come up, do some scanning, and then come back. Not bad, not bad. So the next thing I'm probably going to want to build is the artifact analysis station. Because we need to start cracking through the artifacts. We'll probably have it nearby. Just because we're going to need the power. Probably like even right here. Get rid of the ladders. And build the artifact analysis station right there. Works pretty well. Oh, we have a printable. My bad. Barbecue, baby. Rocketry ranching building. This is pretty good. The only problem is that they're a gourmet. Starry-eyed would have been sweet. Gourmet kind of sucks. I don't want a rocket pilot that can't dig either. The other two dupes just kind of bad though. Decorating, farming, supply. That's a weird combination. Iron Gut's not bad. Irritable Bowels is fine. And then this guy's just fast, dude. 6 athleticism. I think I'd take Ellie. I think I'd take Ellie, man. The best dupe out of the bunch. I might as well start getting to 24 as soon as I can. So Ellie's not going to be able to leave. Due to the fact that they're going to be low on their athleticism. So we need them to do what they got to do. Dude, honestly, man, there's some positive traits that are really bad. Interior decorator is really bad because you have increased creativity, but you have a decreased morale bonus. So it ends up being not that good. Same thing with gourmet, right? The bonus doesn't matter if that's not your interest, in my opinion. Whoa. They're fertilizing instead of having the auto sweepers do it? Come on, man. I hate it when that happens. Can I lower this to priority 1 and then the auto sweepers do it every time? Maybe that's the play. Maybe that's the play. Lowered priority 1 for that reason. You know, I'm looking at it. It might be worth it just buy the premium. Dude, that's how they get you, man. That's how they get you. But I will say, ultimately, it's really just up to you, man. Yeah, low priority seduce don't grab the job first. That's what I'm thinking right now. Oh, we sweep the top? Nice. So I could mine out these two now. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna get some mining done. And then we'll start releasing the gases from here. It's gonna be sweet. So I'll probably want to mine up to here. And then there's gonna be the ledge. That's gonna be a pain. Oh, what happened? Who's getting bopped by radiation? Alright, so back to here. Duties and priority 1. The receptacles and stuff as well, because it's manually being done. So I heard this is a thing, but the more things at priority 9 that you have, the worse it is for the lag. I don't know if that's actually true, because I don't know how that works. Have you guys heard of anything like that? Where the higher the priority of your jobs, like you have everything at priority 9, the more you lag. I heard that's a thing. I just don't know how that actually plays out. Oh, we're still needing... Yeah. Oh, we're waiting for power still. I gotta wait for the transformers, dude. What in the heck? Come on. Oh, the other jobs are more priority, right? Yeah. The ones in here. Okay, so that's done. We could put this now, and then we want this. And then we'll put this at the bottom. Probably want to remove that. And then we're going to need a canister emptier in here. Back into here. We're going to need a... Oh, that's not even built yet. That's fine. Got to build the other things as well. We have obsidian, right? Oh, we do. My dupes are just... Yeah, there's just too many jobs. Just have a farm hole harvest, which sweepers can't do. Oh, that's right. We got a harvest still. We got a harvest still. Yeah, priority 4 is probably a good call. I might want to move my glass forge. Oh, yeah, that's right. The water is actually doing all right. So we're picking up a lot of the straggling bottles of water and just filling it up. I should try to specifically grab hot water if possible. Make that sweep only. Oh, like right here? Oh, that's perfect. We're making this sweep only, baby. And we're sweeping up this tons of water right here. Oh, they're already using it. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, this area is kind of warm, dude. I need like a wheeze word over here or something. I'd probably have to put the wheeze word here. Due to the radiation, and I don't want it bothering too many of the dupes. I do want some cold energy, though. Alright, back to here. Oh, that got mined out. He didn't get stuck. That's awesome. Alright, so... I probably want to unlock this. Unlock that so the gases come out. I probably want to trim this layer, to be honest. And then I want to trim that one as well. Alright, just to give the dupe something to do. This is still trying to off... Oh no, there's probably some polluted dirt inside that's off-gassing. I want to release as many of the gases that I'm not going to need, like chlorine, p-oxygen, hydrogen right here. Just release it so it just disappears. Not bad. We'll let them do what they need to do. They're going to sweep back the sand afterwards. So they have a lot they're going to have to do. This is at... almost. How far back are they? 2.6 cycles. Okay. So we'll wait before we'll send another delivery. Actually, we'll just do it now. Just send a 1 kilogram in. Burn it through. That has no power because the turbine's not on, which is okay. Oh, this is ready. Okay, cool. So, power wire. Let's see. So this one makes sense. We'll pull it like that, because this basically is going to be the power feeding into my base. I have to have that bridge there, right? Nothing. Oh, we're going to have to go down. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty slick. That way I don't have to have a bridge be present. So we'll pull this downwards. And then we could connect it to here. Oh, that's slick. Get rid of the battery and wheel afterwards, too. Alright, so we could build that. It's pretty good. And then this connects to here, which takes over for this line. And then we just remove the bridge and that tile. Then this one probably goes straight to here. So we will want to connect this. And then we'll remove the hydrogen right there. I don't know if we're going to need more. I feel like we will. Technically, this should be a wall. Kind of like that. Kind of want to separate the heat from sneaking in. This needs to be a Wheezewort. Dude, we have 12 Wheezewort seeds. We have a lot. That ice biome, the 2 ice biomes we had in the beginning, man, we had a lot of wart seeds in them. I want to say very lucky. I want to say I was very lucky with that. Oh, this water is hot. Oh, this is 50 degrees. Oh, I'm taking that out. You know what we might do? I might add in some cold water into here so that we can remove this water out. What's even heating it up, though? That's the thing that's kind of weird. What's heating this area up? Hopefully the Wii's worth all we're gonna need. Oh, what is this guy doing? Wrangle him, boys. Man is lost. Looks like we were able to put the hatches here. Nice. Oh, their team. That's the wrong spot. We need to uncheck this. This is at 8 critters. Sieve heat, huh? I might want to move the sieve then, huh? Thinking about that. Might want to move that outside. That's more pipeline spaghetti, though. That's more pipeline spaghetti, man. I don't know if I want that. I guess this is ready for us to mine out. And then we would remove these tiles as well. Ooh, that's done. Okay, so pause. Break those lines. This connects, and then this connects. And then we have to disconnect from here the wheel and the battery. Remove these wires. Remove the wheel and the battery. Alright, that's another heat generator that's going to be gone. Oh, the body temperature is too hot for this. Okay. We have not a lot of water right there. Alright, we're going to do a mop command for the memes. I bought the premium. I just saved like a year's worth of use of my mouse. Dude, imagine the carpal tunnel you would have gotten. So technically, it's better for your health, man. You just save yourself some carpal tunnel buildup. Technically. That was not that much water at all. So it stopped pushing down, huh? I want to pump this water out to just run it through. Dude, that's probably a strat that I could probably get away with. I am down. I actually am. Okay, so let me build a cold water loop for the memes. Oh, there's so many pipelines there already. My Thimbleweed's dying because of the heat. I guess we just wait for the Wii's word to cool it down. Or bottles out cold water pitcher pump from that side. I can't sweep that though. New strat discovered. Hey man, if you have $5, I guess. I guess we could start moving it. I just want to remove the water from here. Oh, it's because of the hot sand. That's what it is. We keep having hot sand being utilized. If I didn't have hot sand, I think we would have been fine. Yeah. So I just need to cool down the area. That's what that is. What's the best way to do that? I could take the polluted water that we pump out of here, run it over the area. That actually would work too. It's kind of funny. I don't want to pump the water. That's kind of a hassle. Oh, I have an idea. Instead of using pipelines, we could do a strat. Yeah. Gotta do the strats, yo. Alright, they're gonna have to dip into the water, but it's fine. We're gonna try to forcefully give me some ice. Oh, no ice. Feels bad. Take the preserves. Hey, yo, what's going on, Glenn Griffin? How are you? How's the Tuesdays? We got the steam turbine to run, dude. It's working pretty well. We already did one rocket mission for some deep space scanning, and it's coming back. And once it gets back, we're gonna have 2 rockets, hopefully. We're setting a second one up right now. And we're trying to make sure that, yeah, getting some deep space scanning right now so that we get into the end game. We should have 3 artifacts coming back as well. Oh, that reminds me. I need the artifact analysis station. And then this needs power. Most of my lines are used up, though. Feels bad. How are you, though, Gun Griffin? How's it Tuesday, Joe? So this is a... I could probably pull from... Oh, this is the 4,000 line. Wait, is this line and this line the same line? Oh, it is? That's wild as F. Okay. That's really wild. I probably replace one of these with a joint plate. Does this work? Oh, it does. Okay. Alright, we're gonna replace one of these once we can. Doing alright? Celebrating the Freedom Planet 2 release this morning. It's something I worked on a little. Oh, cool. You work... Well, Freedom Planet 2? What is that? What kind of game is that, man? Never heard of that before. Or even the first game. So, dude, talk to us about it, man. What specifically did you work on? And, I'm not gonna lie. Could you explain a little bit about the game, man? I'm a little bit curious. Freedom Planet 2? #1 on Steam, selling at the moment? Damn. This guy claimed the #1 chart spot? Dude, that's pog, dude. That's really impressive, man. Not gonna lie. That's really impressive. Dude, why is this taking so long, though? Not gonna lie. Oh, they're constantly breathing, so they can't drive properly. It's always on autopilot. Feels bad. I should try... I mean, they just have to live with popped eardrums, right? Make the rocket pilot just kind of do the thing inside. It's a platformer adventure loosely styled after Sonic Mega Man. Oh, dude. So is it gotta go fast, or is it really difficult? Because that's the only thing I know about Mega Man or Sonic. Like, the platforming is straight up hard sometimes, man. Like, it's really difficult. But then there's some other times where it's not bad. It's like, yeah, it's not bad. It's just Sonic, man. But sometimes, man, oh god, it's both. More combat focused. Ooh. Gotcha, gotcha. So does that mean you have a gun or something like that? Is it not cold enough? I'm thinking it's not cold enough. I'm also thinking we might need some Wheeze warts over here. Alright, I will put a Wheeze wart in the corner. Hopefully that'll be fine. 4 different characters, each play differently. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Got the 4 characters. I'm assuming the combat styles are completely different. But yo, man, congrats. Sounds like you guys had a great launch. When it comes to making video games, man, having a great launch basically makes or breaks like a lot of new companies. But yeah, dude, congrats, congrats. Development for 8 years? Jeez. Did not mess around, dude. Dude, launch is well deserved then. 8 years? My god. Helped a little bit with 3D modeling. Ah, hey man, you're a part of the process. That's all that matters. You were a part of the process. Oh, was this a thing? I need to make my receptacles priority 1 so that we get the auto sweepers pulling from it properly. That might work. And then this is body temperature on this side. So we're going to grow a wart plant over here. Hopefully it's not going to shine so bright that these guys have some issues. We might get a radiated plant, but that's fine. We're starting to add some ward seeds in, because it looks like we might need the thermal energy. I probably want some over here as well. Oh yeah, great spot would be right here. Another wart plant, because why not? This one's active already, working pretty well. Just claim you wanted mutations. I don't know, man. It's just hot. The mutations are alright. It's just kind of hot, dude. Y'all ever wake up and it's like, damn, dude, I'm already sweating? Feels bad, man. But, you know, mutations, I guess they're not bad. Mutations, I guess they're not bad. Who is these? How are you guys starving? Oh, it's because you're taking a dump, you're starving. Oh, we're not doing all achievements. We're not doing all achievements. If we were doing all achievements, I would have, like, all of my plants next to the reactor. Honestly, man, I would do that. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of good mutations. It's just that how mutations work, it's not worthwhile at all, in my opinion. Like, the mutations are cool, but there's a lot of times it's like it's not worth getting. Like, oh, it's a 1 in 10 chance. It's a 1 in 10 chance, right? You have to get the right mutation, and then afterwards you only get one mutated plant, and it's like, ugh. Ah, so this is here. I need to do weird setup right here. So this is going to be wire bridge, and then conductive wire bridge. And then this is going to be my conductive wiring that connects into here. And on that same setup, we will just go this way. Everything else works, and then all we need is the heavy watt wire. That goes into here, here, here. And then we just got to change that wire into a conductive wire. What kind of changes do the mutations do? So the mutations are really good. One of the mutations makes it so that you grow your plant, and an additional thing is you grow mule lice. So that mutation called Lyce gives your plant additional food because you grow 2 foods at once. Now that mutation is kind of broken, because what people want to do with that is mutate your bomb lily. And bomb lily does not require you to do anything for the domesticated growth. So you literally just get free mule lice. Because the bomb lily is going to grow, and then once you actually grow, you get mule lice. So that's literally free food. That's one of the mutations. There's another one called juicy fruit that makes it so that as soon as your plant immediately reaches 100%, it automatically drops onto the ground. So it's auto-harvestable by the auto-sweeper. You don't need your duplicates to actually harvest it manually. Now, the giveaway with that is, I think you have, like... So the mutations work 2 ways. You get an additional bonus, but sometimes they also make it so that you have additional requirements. So one of them might make it so that you have to be constantly in a certain radiation atmosphere. Some of them might require a more of a tighter temperature range. So one of them will reduce your temperature range. So something like this that's 15 to 50 might be like 25 to 40 instead. So that your window is a lot smaller, so that you get the bonus. So it's a lot of trade-offs versus bonuses like that. Now, there's, I think, specifically 10 different ones, and I would just recommend looking it up, but they're all very unique in what they do. One of them makes it so that they always give you rot, but it's basically you grow a plant, it grows normal, but instead of the normal amount plant you get, that is converted into rot pile, and then you get an additional like modifier, like additional like 400 kilograms of additional rot pile, and then that makes it so that you get a lot of dirt. It's really weird, some of them, but honestly, they're pretty good. Just got back from taking the dog out. You're making mutants? Oh, I'm not making it. Someone just asked about if mutant seeds are worthwhile. And I say although they are, and some of the mutations are pretty cool, they're not worth it due to how long it takes for you to mutate a seed, how inconsistent it is, and then how random it is because you can't force a specific mutation. It's literally a 1 in 10 dice roll every time you mutate a seed. So you might get one plant and then you get that one mutation, and then it's like, well, because of how long it took, the fact that you need radiation to mutate the plants, a lot of the times it becomes a thing where it's you're so deep in the cycle count at that point that you don't benefit from it anymore. I feel like although the idea for mutated plants is great, I think the execution kind of fell flat. That's just me though. But yeah, Susumu talking about that, someone was curious about it. Exuberant 50% increased resource cost, 400% faster growth, requires darkness, and +4 polluted dirt. Yep. Some of them are pretty good. There's one of them that makes it so that your plant becomes a light source. That's pretty interesting as well.